Donnie and Dolly. The team is supported by ableauctions.ca. Closing your business? We can help.
Okay, just the process of trying to get a hold of Sven Baertschi. All of our guests today, including Sven, brought to you by the Vancouver Giants. This Sunday is Referee Appreciation Night as the Giants, with special referee-themed jerseys, zebra stripes, Rick, take on the Spokane Chiefs. Early puck drop is at 4 p.m. at the LEC. They're going to think the officials are their teammates. Grab a 6 or 12-game flex pack starting as low as $129. Get all the details at vancouvergiants.com/tickets. We got Sven yet?
Working on it.
You're working on it. In the meantime, let's do this. Let's talk about our title sponsor. One of Vancouver Island's largest flooring dealers, Bob's Floors. They're not our title sponsor. Able Auctions.
Able Auctions.
Our title sponsors. Bob's Floors, though, is closing the doors of all locations forever and has ordered Able Auctions to sell all inventory to the highest bidder. This will be the largest flooring auction ever held in the province of British Columbia. Wow. It's a landmark day with over 400,000 square feet of flooring, all sold in one exciting day. Hardwoods, waterproof laminates, vinyl rolls,
look at that,
carpet rolls, and a lot. You're getting excited.
Excited.
And a lot more. Homeowners, speaking of hardwood, homeowners, builders, contractors, this is your chance to save thousands on top quality flooring. You're just transfixed here.
I love floors. I love rugs.
I need a rug. For information on this auction, other auctions, or to get your business assets sold at auction, go to ableauctions.ca. That's ABLE auctions.ca. A couple of minutes away from
2 minutes.
Sven Baertschi. Why don't we remind people what's going on with the Canucks tonight in Tampa Bay, Game 3 of their 5-game road trip. The day after Rick Tocchet said he doesn't like morning skates. What did they do today? They had a morning skate. And we found out that Elias Pettersson is going to be playing tonight. He didn't practice yesterday with the Canucks down in Tampa Bay. Thatcher Demko starts in goal, as you might expect, after his outstanding performance the other night in Philadelphia, despite the loss. Ilya Mikheyev, Rick.
Yesterday, Mikheyev at practice. He was not on the line this morning. So the fourth line is going to be Studnicka, Lafferty, and Höglander. So Mikheyev not ready yet. Close. We keep being told close, but not there yet.
As for newcomer Mark Friedman on the right side of that defense.
Game time call. The game time call, Friedman, tonight. Mark Friedman is a game time call for the Canucks tonight.
Okay. And if he doesn't go, and again, he's trying to get used to the Canucks systems, if he gets the thumbs up, fine. If he doesn't, it's back to Noah Juulsen.
Absolutely.
Tonight. And if Friedman's in, Juulsen's out.
Yep.
We would assume. Okay, we're good? Sven Baertschi, former Canuck, also played with the Flames and Golden Knights as well. Yep. Officially retired from pro hockey in August after a season in his native Switzerland. Now working on the coaching staff with the Portland Winterhawks, his old junior team. And Sven joins us now. Sven, thanks for doing this, sir. How are you?
Yeah, good. How are you guys?
Very good, very good. What led to your decision to retire from pro hockey, Sven?
I think it was just over time, like the last couple of years, injuries and things like that kind of were bugging me, and it was too much of an effort to play each game. And I, neck, head things, and I just kind of have to let go of it. So I want to be around my kids. I want to be a good parent. So that's the biggest thing, I think.
How's your health now, Sven?
It's okay. I've got great treatment here in Portland. Got people looking after me, so that's the biggest thing. And, each week kind of goes by, and I want to stay involved in the game, which helps, obviously. But, I got great people around me here that kind of look after me and, treat some of the symptoms that I have, and that's key for me.
well documented your concussion issues with the Canucks and leading to your decision to retire. What was that like to go through, Sven?
It's an interesting thing. It's the one concussion that I had there. I don't know. It was hard to go through. Not gonna lie. There was some mental health issues that came along with it, and not easy to deal with. But that's part of it, but it was mainly neck and kind of, I think it was neck and shoulder issues that kind of pushed me aside really at the end.
When it comes to those concussion issues, Sven, what was more difficult to deal with? Issues on the ice or off the ice?
I think it's hard because you try and explain to people how it really feels, but you really can't. And I don't think a lot of people understand like what it really feels like, because the one thing I noticed back then is like I instantly got like after the hit in Vegas, like I instantly felt like I was depressed, and that was like a new thing to me. And then I was dealing with like a lot of anxiety issues and all that. So, interesting thing. And I never had that before, so like all of a sudden it shows up and it's there, and don't really know what to do with it. So what the Canucks did is set me up with some great people to learn how to manage it. And then after that, I think I learned how to manage it. And then I went back to Switzerland, played for a year, and didn't really feel that great. And there was other issues with neck and stuff. And then I just kind of had to let go of it.
Yeah. You're still a young man, 31 years old. That must have been an incredibly difficult decision, despite what you were going through.
Yes, for sure. But what like the amount of games I played, what I've been through, and like in hockey with injuries and stuff, yes, it was hard to make that decision, but I just had that feeling that I always felt like I wanted to follow my gut. And everything I ever did was a gut feeling, and like going to Portland, playing here for 2 years, it was the same kind of feeling that I just had. I just had to move on to something new, and playing like in the AHL, like every year I was playing the AHL, I kind of wanted to help some of the younger guys, and so I kind of got that gut feeling again. I was like, I got to move on to something new, and it's kind of what I did. I kind of went with my gut feeling there.
Sven, I remember this, and it's one of the most impressive things is when you did go to the minors, you didn't, bitch or complain or whine. What you did was when you went down to the minors, you helped all the kids like Cole Lynn. And then when you retired, a lot of those guys called you and congratulated you. And I think we see a lot of guys go to the minors in Vancouver, Sven, and, they are whining and pouting. You didn't do that. You went down there and you helped those kids. And that was something that I think I'll always remember.
Yeah, and I think that's one of the things that kind of stuck out from, because yes, I was never supposed to make it to the NHL. Let's be honest. I worked hard and I got it done and I got there, and it was a dream, So I kind of look at some of the guys when I went to the AHL, when I went to Utica, or like even Henderson. You got guys that they believe they're supposed to make it. And kind of I understood that, but like for me it was a dream to make it to the NHL. But for me the goal was to help them understand it's not going to be easy. It's going to take a lot of work. And I see it now, being with the Winterhawks. Yes, everybody wants to make it but it's hard. But I'm trying to do my job to kind of, I don't even know how to explain it, but I always felt like I was sort of a teacher when it came to that. And, but I was also lucky as well, I had my opportunities and all that. And now I kind of felt like the last couple of years, I kind of felt more of a teacher than an actual player, I think.
What about your time in Vancouver? There was a lot of positives as well. You had good chemistry with Horvat. You signed the 3-year deal. When you look back at your time in Vancouver, what do you think?
Loved it. It was I enjoyed every single day there. It was awesome for my family. It was awesome to play there. I wish we had, a bit more success. I think looking back, that's kind of one of the things that I kind of regret. Like, I think we could have had more success. We could have made the playoffs a few, at least 3 out of the years when I was there. But, it was good. It was great living there. It was great atmosphere. We had a great team. We had, I think at one point we had 4 Swiss guys on the team, so that was kind of awesome. And Hank, Danny, loved those years. So, not much I can say that is really bad about Vancouver.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's not much you can say bad about the Portland Winterhawks right now. Number 1 ranked team in the Canadian Hockey League, 7-1 record. How much does that have to do with your coaching, Sven?
I'm not sure. I'm kind of behind the scenes, and I'm looking at more of the younger kids that are coming in right now. Just kind of help them, guide them. Some injured guys, kind of get them back on the ice and doing all that work. But Mike Johnston, he's doing such a amazing job with these young kids. And like I go, even last night I went to the game, and what did we win? 11-1 against Brandon. It's amazing to see, and like to me, it's more of just kind of learning what it's like to be a coach. And he was great enough to give me a call and kind of get me in, and kind of, it's more a mentorship and just kind of get me around that environment of being a coach instead of a player. Mm-hmm. And the first few weeks were difficult because I wouldn't see like some of the things that are happening on the ice as a coach than a player. So I'm learning as I'm going. I'm helping. I'm doing my part. And, I've had quite a few players come up to me after practice and kind of ask me for advice, and that's kind of awesome. And all I can do is kind of chip in and kind of help them along the way and guide them towards what they need to do to get to the next level, really. And kind of what I've seen is it seems like a pro team playing against juniors right now. So
yeah. Yeah, like you say, 11-1, you were right on that score against Brandon last night. It seems like you enjoy it, Sven. Can you see continuing with this and coaching be part of your future?
I think so, yeah. I think that's kind of what I want to do as I go forward here. Just, to me, like, I just want to help to get kids to the next level. And whatever I can do right now is whatever I can do to help them to get along, right. So, but at the end of the day, I think the biggest thing is for me right now is I have this amazing opportunity to learn from, Mike Johnston. And that's the biggest thing. That's all I can do. And then, he's obviously had a great program here. And so, yeah, that's my goal right now, is just kind of learn and go and help, these young kids move along and hopefully get them to the next level. Whatever, if it's AHL or NHL, it's all I can do right now.
Sven, no shortage of people pulling for you down here, or up here rather, in Vancouver. They remember you as a Canuck, and we can't thank you enough for doing this interview. Thanks so much. All the best.
No, thank you. I appreciate you.